Timus here. With Alien Romulus coming out this week, I'm of course doing my reviews for the past Alien films. So here's my review for the follow-up titled Aliens. Now, this is definitely one of the few films that really surpassed the original. This one came out all the way back in 1986, and was a direct sequel to 1979's sci-fi classic. This time around, you got Sigourney Weaver, who stars as Ellen Ripley, the sole survivor of a alien attack on her ship, and when communications are lost in a human colony on the moon, where her crew first encounter the alien creature, Ripley agrees to return to the site where the unit of Kano Marines to navigate. You also had some other really cool cast members, like you had Paul Reiser, Lance Erkison, Michael Biehn, of course, the late great Bill Paxton. Got some really great cast members popping up here. Instead of Ridley Scott, it was directed by James Cameron, who, of course, at the time, became very popular because he did the Terminator, a couple years prior. Then obviously he will get really bigger in the '90s with True Lies, T2, Titanic. Then obviously in the 2000s with Avatar and all. And Sigourney Weaver, who of course will go on to work with James Cameron in the Avatar films. She is amazing in this. She actually got an Oscar nomination for her performance here, which, hey, I guess that could show that the Oscars aren't always biased towards genre fair. Because Sigourney Weaver got an Oscar nomination for Aliens, so it shows that the Oscars will actually nominate horror based stuff, and well deserving award too. Like she really played her part very well here. Lance Erkison is terrific. Uh, the late great Bill Paxton, R.I.P. Bill Paxton. You know, uh, Him playing like this, boastful, but panicky Connor Marine. I mean, Bill Paxton was always amazing. He's the only actor to ever get killed by a Terminator, uh, an alien, and I think a Predator or something like that. Trying to remember what else he got killed by. Uh, well, I gotta double check Bill Paxton's resume, but Bill Paxton is always amazing. R.I.P. Bill. Paul Rise. It's always because I've of course saw Mad About You, so it's always interesting to see Paul Reiser, in a horror film like this. And he actually plays the part very well. Michael Biehn was terrific. Lance Enarkson, I can never pronounce his last name too well, but he's always amazing. There's definitely lots of cool stuff to really enjoy about this film. It's real. The action's great. Good performances by the cast. The effects is as good. I mean, it's a really terrific sci-fi film worth checking out, and of course, will be the only great alien movie we get for quite some time. Uh, but yeah, and Michael Biehn, he was always like these actors whose face you always see, but like he never really became like a huge star. I mean, he actually has like a weird looking kangaroo horror film coming out. I'm like, I don't know what's ever happened to his career. I mean, everybody always thought he should have been Magneto in the X Men films. That never happened. But yeah, Michael Biehn is always amazing here. Uh, Again, it's a really terrific film worth checking out. One like definitely one of the best sequels. One of the like few sequels that's actually better than the original. And yeah, if you guys never seen Aliens, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's a sci-fi classic here. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Aliens? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments, and which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Ridley Scott's Alien or Aliens? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Suicide.